Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the Army. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network, and also welcome to Colm. How are you doing, Colm?
Not too bad, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously, we're here to do the Arsenal United Watchalong. Arsenal fan, the other one.
United, the best team.
Yes, the Arsenal are. I know. I totally agree. Before we talk about the game, we've got an extra 10 minutes. Normally, I only do for 5 minutes, but I've added an extra 5 just so we're having a bit of a chat. But I do quickly want to go into our sponsors. We are proudly sponsored by Global Mapping Surveys. Global Mapping Surveys currently assist architects, property developers, and construction companies all over the country. They offer a wide range of services such as setting out topographical surveys, 3D laser scanning, and monitoring. The link is in the description for the website and contact details. Thank you so much to Global Mapping Surveys. And to be fair, he's drinking it. So I'm about to talk about the next partner that we're partnered with. There you go, Rafe. Rafe is a powdered energy formula drink which is mixed with water. It is a healthy alternative to generic canned energy drinks. It is a clean, zero sugar, antioxidant rich formula which is designed to give you the edge. Use code FTSN22 for a 10% discount. Thank you very much to Rafe. Big up to James. Hope you're doing well. He's from the Armory. So I would quickly spoke before, but you're not feeling nervous. You're just feeling quite relaxed. Whatever happens, happens. I think the pressure is pretty much on the Arsenal now. I think whatever happens for United this season is a bonus, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, look at how it's been before, So I'm happy with where we are. Just hope we can continue going where we are. I'm really, really not going to be drinking anything later at all because, like I said, I predicted a 2-1 win to Arsenal in the preview show.
Yes.
So, I'm not expecting United to get anything from this game. So anything that we do get is a bonus.
Yeah, I just want to say a big up to Tony. Obviously, was talking about something stranger, but he did mean stronger. And big up to Nip, and hope you're doing well as well. We have got teams, and before I want to talk about teams, I did a preview with the Armory on Friday night, I think it was. And people were a bit confused by the team that Michael chose. And he's only got one person wrong, which big up to Michael. Well done, Michael. He actually went with his selection. And the only person he's got wrong was Fred. Everyone was like, that's an awful lineup. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to go for. But they've literally just, from that lineup that Michael chose, they've just put McTominay in for Fred. Mm-hmm. Are you surprised by the lineup, which we will go into, obviously?
I mean, it doesn't really have a lot of options, Ten Hag. I wouldn't have minded seeing Shaw drop back to the centre-back position, Malacia taking there, then pushing Martinez up to the midfield because, we needed somebody with a little bit of scrap in the game to help try and break up Arsenal's midfield play. McTominay coming into, I'm really not a fan of McTominay at all. He hides from the defence. He really does. Obviously, Casemiro and Partey both do it. I've seen them both do it. When the defence have the ball, they'll make themselves open to receive the ball so then they can turn and make the attack.
Yeah.
McTominay doesn't. McTominay hides behind the opposition striker, so he can't receive the ball. So theoretically, 90% of the time we're playing with 10 men instead of the 11.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised he's put him in there. He's over Fred because, Fred pocketed Kevin De Bruyne last week, for a long majority of the game, and he brings a lot of energy.
Yeah. So we will just quickly talk about the Man United lineup. This is it. De Gea, Martinez, Bruno. For someone, United do it in number order, so it just confuses the heck out of me. De Gea, Martinez, Bruno, Rashford, Eriksen, Varane, Anthony, which, I'm glad Ollie's not here. Shaw, Weghorst, Wan-Bissaka, and McTominay. What kind of your benches? You've got Palestri on the bench, Alanga, Garnacho, Mainu, Fred, Malacia. It's not a bad bench, but it's showing how bad Man United are at the moment, isn't it? Let's be honest, without being too mean. This is the Arsenal lineup. We've got Ramsdale in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Eddie Nketiah, and Trossard is on the bench, as everyone was worried about. And there's Mosse McTominay. Do you think McTominay's put in there just to ruffle some feathers? Because that's the type of player he is.
Yes, but not the only reason why, I suppose. He's been put in there because he's 6'2" or something like that.
Yeah.
So he's got a bit of height. So I'm guessing, judging by that, they're expecting either Arsenal or probably De Gea to go long ball today. So he's there to flick it on. That's what I'm going to be guessing. He's in the actual squad for.
Yeah. Moss saying here, back to the future, 90 style Arsenal versus Big again. Yep, thankfully. And he's obviously NFL stuff today. So we've got the score up there already. Let's hope there's some goals. Obviously, I did a very... it wasn't the most dull game I've done, but it was definitely up there. The Crystal Palace Newcastle game. And I was reading loads of people's tweets, and as you do, about the game, and I'm like, what game were you watching? Because they're like, I had so many chances. I'm like, did you? I was talking to you lot most of the time, because I can't remember many chances that were like clear cut in last night's game.
There's the few games that I've covered, so you can have a bit of a break or whatever, or you've not been able to do.
Yeah.
I've seen the exact same people tweeting the exact same, like, oh, fantastic, we had these minutes, so many chances. It's like, well, you definitely watched a different game to what I watched.
I know. And me and you are very similar. We're not going to just say stuff just to, lie, because it's just not worth it. If a game's poor. Like the City game, everyone was like, how could you not enjoy the City game? I'm like, I don't like the way City play. I find it boring. They might have won 4-0. Against Chelsea, this was, and I just found it boring. And Tony said it today in the WhatsApp group, and it is true. I think City are very, very dull. Even though they might score 5-6 goals, I find them dull. I don't know if you found that. I just find them dull to watch, because it's always the same way. They play stuck in their own little way, but I find it very boring. Like with Arsenal and United, I actually find. When you played City, was that last weekend?
Yes.
I found United way more exciting to watch than City, because you didn't know what they were going to do. And that's what I expect from a team. I don't expect to know what they're going to do. No, and I found United way more exciting.
But Pep Guardiola's teams have always been that way. Every team he's gone to, exactly how they're going to line up and how they're going to play, because he sticks to that style of play.
Yeah. Why has Martinez got a head thing round his head? Has he got a cut or something?
He got elbowed on Wednesday.
Oh,
Wednesday, yeah. Not sure.
Oh, against Palace.
Yeah. So obviously it's not fully healed yet.
Okay. Moss saying he thought it would be Fred. Watch for body slams from Tom and grabbing and holding and fouls. You can tell Moss is definitely an Arsenal fan. The rest of Dutch horse and the Anthony Dangerous. But let's go. I'm slightly concerned about Rashford and Weghorst, to be honest. They're the two threats for me. I know it's mad.
It's a bit of a battle of the Englishmen for me, because I think your biggest danger is Saka. For us, your biggest danger. It's interesting to see, who has he got going up against him? Is it Wan-Bissaka going up against him?
No, it would be Shaw, wouldn't it?
Shaw, yeah, it is Shaw. Right wing. Yeah. It is Shaw. It's going to be interesting to see how Shaw copes with Saka. And we've got Martinelli, Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the other side.
It'll be interesting to see how far behind you are me as well.
Well, I've not kicked off yet.
I have.
They're in a huddle.
You tell me when you kicked off, and I'll work out exactly how far behind you are. Because you know me, I'm quite calm anyway. So I'm not one of these that go rah, laptop fly. I know you are.
Yeah, I
Afternoon to Rennie. Hope you're doing well. Smith should be in combats with those 2 United fans. Yeah, true. Here's Party to Eddie. Have you even kicked off yet?
No.
Seriously.
Here's
Martinelli. That's a corner already.
Jesus, what the hell?
Brighton versus Arsenal women's game has been postponed. Yeah, but they really need to discuss what this underfloor heating for the games, or just playing at actual stadiums. It's annoyed me today, that has.
Okay, I've just kicked off.
Okay, so you're over a minute behind me.
Jesus.
That is so far. Wow.
How?
I don't know. We're 7-0 up now, by the way. So
Yeah. Right, thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Well, I won't bother doing any commentary though, because we'll discuss as things happen then, because it's a bit pointless for you, isn't it? Here's Martinelli, Odegaard, and it's another corner. I think United haven't woken up yet.
No, it's because they're still behind on my screen. That's why.
Honestly, yeah. Here comes the short corner though. I'm not a great fan of short corners, to be honest.
No, just put the ball in the
box.
Xhaka.
Oh, just wide. I think at some point United might wake up in a minute.
Yeah, give me an hour, and I'll let you know whether it will close or not.
But it took a hit off someone. So how come it wasn't a corner? So United are playing out from the back here. Yeah. I don't think that's a good idea, to be honest.
No. Not against. We should.
Mind you, to be fair, United dealt with that pretty well. They've got all to the halfway line.
Yay! I've just got to the second corner of the game.
So basically, if United score and I'm depressed, it's going to take about a minute for Colm to then react to the United goal.
What this is called? It's called the Matrix, and it's part of real life lag.
Oh dear. Would you be nervous to see Trossard come on second half?
No.
No,
not at all. Like I said, Trossard's a really good player anyway. You know, he absolutely tore our defence apart when we played him against Brighton at the beginning of the season. So I know his quality.
Well done, Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's been brilliant lately, I have to say.
Yeah, he's turned his form around.
But the thing is, he still could be leaving.
Yeah.
I get why, because I think it was you that told me about Dumfries. But is Dalot really that worthy of keeping his position?
I think Dalot is better than Wan-Bissaka.
Okay. Were you one of those that was excited to see him sign from Palace? Or did you think it was a bit of a waste of money?
No. I thought it were all right as such. But, you know, for the amount we paid, I think we overpaid a little bit.
How much did you pay for 50 million?
50 million, yeah.
So the same price as Ben White, and we got absolutely ripped apart for paying 50 million for Ben White. Yeah. Do you know, because I was thinking the other day, Nathan Ake cost 50 million. And then how come Arsenal get ripped apart for paying 50 million for Ben White? Compare that to Ake. I've never seen Ake playing well. I don't know where they got 50 million from.
To be honest with you, Ake He's never been a £50 million player.
No,
He still isn't now.
no.
I mean, 35 to 40 million, that's pushing it,
Yeah.
But no.
I just find it crazy that people just choose to pick on Ben White for the 50 mil when there's been other that have paid 50 mil for players that have done. Oh my word! Oh.
Oh, I mean, trust me, it's
There could be a VAR thing here. This was dodgy defended by Arsenal.
I'll catch up in a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries. So Gabriel left it to Ramsdale. Ramsdale didn't get it. Bruno got in between. Went over. It's no penalty. Jeez, that was messy.
Yeah, United are looking like the World Cup a little bit now.
Yeah, they definitely have now. But
Even
Arsenal
on my
will
screen.
wait. Yeah, Arsenal do start really quick though, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do. United need to weather the first 20 minutes. I think if it's 0-0 in the first 20 minutes, it'll be okay. Won't be as bad.
You have to let me know what you think of that penalty shout when you do eventually see it. I don't think it was a penalty personally.
Yeah, I've just seen it now. Can I see a replay at a different angle? Yes, I can. Left it. No penalty.
Yeah, there we go. So
Never
this
been
is
a
why I
penalty.
like Colm. He's honest. And I'm honest. If it was a penalty, I would have said it was a penalty. Because
It's never been.
Everyone attacked me because I was when Arsenal the Oxford game and Arsenal got a fine for that player confronted the ref. I said Arsenal need to back off because that is going to get you into trouble.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. What did we get? We got a fine. Because I'm going to be honest. If I see something that's wrong, I'm going to say it. Because I'm not just.
That's the thing, though. I mean, you saw what Bruno was like then.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was saying about his attitude and stuff not so long ago to yourself on the show.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I don't like about Bruno.
Yeah. It doesn't help him, does it? Long term?
No, it really, really doesn't.
Because refs remember this. It happened with Vieira, but on a different, like his tackles have got him into trouble all the time. Xhaka as well. His tackles always got him into trouble. But refs remember these types of characters and they'll go. So if it's an actual proper foul, they might shot. They'll just keep note and they won't play to it. They're like, no, whatever. Go away.
I mean, Joey Barton, he was worse one for it, wasn't
he? Yes.
Yeah, he got a bad reputation.
Yep. Certain players, you just don't want a bad reputation with a ref because they remember it and they all chat with each other. They're all friends. So,
Referee friends.
Yeah, I know. Well, the fact that it's two brothers annoys me. So.
One player that used to get away with it quite a lot.
Who's that?
Was David Luiz.
Yeah. I was never a great fan when we signed him, though, to be fair. I didn't really.
I really didn't like him.
Yeah.
At all.
There's certain players I just don't like.
No. I mean, yeah, not got anything really to do with that little cheating incident he did against United, where he's laid in the corner holding himself, looking up and laughing.
Bruno's going to lose his patience today, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, because he's had a few fouls that he thinks should have been a foul. Has he had a red card? Anthony Taylor.
Is he an Arsenal fan?
Don't you start with all this.
Sure, Anthony Taylor's an Arsenal fan,
They're not allowed to manage. They're not allowed to ref if that's the case. the Arsenal games. They have to submit who they support. It's like Mike Dean's a Tranmere Rovers fan, isn't he?
I bet you was a Man City fan.
Oh, there we go. So he should never be seen doing a City game.
I don't actually think I've seen him doing a City game.
Well, technically, he shouldn't be doing it because it's part of the rules. You're not allowed to manage the team you support for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Because not everyone's like me and you. Like, we can be honest. If something's not right, we'll say it. Not just put our Arsenal United head on and go, no, I'm adamant.
I'm quite surprised he is actually a reffing though. I mean, he's from Manchester himself, isn't he? That Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, but that don't count. There's so many people from Manchester anyway would have problems getting refs.
Get me reffing games.
Because I think most of them are from the north as well. It's amazing that most of the refs are northern.
I'll be like, what's his face? That Italian one.
Oh yeah,
the legendary one.
Oh
legendary.
yeah, I loved him. Yeah, the bald-headed guy.
Yeah,
can't think of his name now. But yeah, I do know you're on about.
No player messed with him at all, did they? Let's face it.
Well, you wouldn't. You wouldn't want to. Might be sleeping with the fishes later. I tell you, I don't know if you've ever seen the compilation of the. I think it's a Mexican ref who does this dance for every yellow card.
Oh yeah,
I love him. It's just so funny. Bit of humour here.
Is that the same guy who like?
Oh.
Proper like flamboyantly puts the card up in the air. Yeah.
Moss saying here, refs all from the north in the Premier is scandalous. I'm pretty sure they're all from the north that I can think of. I can't think of any of the southern ones. Trying to go through my head. Yeah, I can't think many. The majority are definitely northern. Manchester, Northeast, Yorkshire. Yeah. It's weird though, isn't it? There's not many from the south.
Because the south are too busy getting their hair done and highlights and teeth whitened and going on Alleyways Essex and all that kind of stuff.
True.
The amount of TV shows like that have come on TV, and it's like, I'm from Essex. It's like,
you do realise I am from Essex.
Yeah, but right. You're not the typical Essex though.
No,
person.
I'm not a proper Essex boy, as they like to call them.
Well, I've got another name that I'll call him, but I'm not going to call him it on stream. Erling Haaland got me some points today.
I think loads of people triple capped him today, didn't they? For the FPL. Yeah. It was bound to happen against Wolves. No offense to Wolves, but defensively, they're cool. Cool to Arsenal. Yeah, Luke's from Essex as well. Yeah, he's from Basildon. So he's from Essex. My mum made some nice Yorkshire puddings last week.
What you want, Moss? You want a Yorkshire wrap, mate? That's what you want.
Yes, that's a big thing now in the UK.
You want a Yorkshire wrap?
They look amazing. They look incredible.
They are, mate. They're so nice. My local club, Donny Rovers, they used to do them all the time. Used to sell them at kiosks.
Okay.
And I mean, everybody, no matter where you were from, always went and got a Yorkshire wrap. They were sold out so quickly.
Mm.
Yes, they are. Yorkshire wrap.
Yeah. So it's a Yorkshire pudding based as a wrap instead of like a tortilla wrap or something like that. So it is. It looks incredible. I've not had one here. They don't sell them in Wolverhampton. I know there's them in London and Manchester now and the big cities. Probably if I went to Birmingham, I'd probably get one. But Wolverhampton, no.
No.
Not in Wolverhampton.
No. Not in Wolves. No.
No, not yet. They might do them on football day. I'm not sure, but
I don't know. I mean, I've been to Molineux a couple of times, and I've never seen anything like that.
nah. When did you last go to Molineux?
Oh, that's a good question. I can't remember what year it was, but it was the year they got promoted as champions
From League One.
from League One. Yeah.
Okay, so quite a few years ago then.
Yes, I think they had Andy Keogh playing for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a few years ago.
Because I remember, obviously, you were at Scunthorpe for a while, weren't you, along with Billy Sharp?
Yeah, yeah.
And one went to...
Dangerous duo, those were.
Oh, yeah, they were. And I know one of them went to Wolves and one of them went to Sheffield United.
Yeah. I think he's still there now, isn't he? Billy Sharp. Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there at the minute, yeah.
Rashford, goal.
Oh, you what? That's not happened on my screen yet.
One guy did say, watch out for.
You did, in all fairness.
Well, I'm the one that went for 2-2, mate, so.
Well, my score's still there.
What I would say is I hate Gary Neville doing United games. I really do.
I've not even heard him. Yeah, I've got my sound on that low.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I called the Rush as well. He's just brilliant right now. Beautiful strike. There's no way Ramsdale could got it.
That is a good goal by Rashford. Very, very good goal. See, I'm not going to be jumping about or anything like that. I'm being respectful. I know I'm on the Armoury as well. I'm going to be respectful to the Arsenal fans.
Oh. Ben White's going to get a yellow card here for a foul on Rashford.
It was... I mean, who do you blame for that goal, though? Partey losing the ball? Or at the pass to Partey that caused the issue?
To be honest, I ain't going to blame no one. It was a good finish. There's no way no one's going to stop that. This is why I won't say nothing until March. Simple as that.
You're still a couple of points clear, though. Even if you lose today, you're still sitting pretty.
Apart from we've got to play City twice.
Yeah, but City aren't that good.
Oh, I don't know.
They're really not. They've been looking quite poor, City.
Yeah, but Haaland against our defence, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. When scoring first since October 2021, United have not lost in 26 games.
Right. But City have never gone up ahead and lost. That was the stat last week. And that changed. So I'm not taking anything into that.
I'm not surprised Rebels dropped in now. But United look dangerous going forward. But this is what I said. I said they look dangerous.
You did. You did say Rashford was the issue, the one that we had to watch out. You had to watch out for.
Yeah, Rebel went for a 2-0 to Arsenal, didn't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, when you went for a 2-1, I went for 2-2.
Yeah. That's one thing I do have to agree with. What right, Gunnar King said yesterday. Rashford's a form player. Now
Yeah,
he's not an actual consistent. It's all form. I do have to agree
yeah,
with him with that because that's my biggest tripe with Rashford.
yeah. It's come on, Saka. We've had plenty of corners today, that's for certain. No worries, 2-1 rush to score, still going to happen. Well, plenty of time. Yeah, I'm not panicking, but it shows that Man United can get past us and score. At the moment, I can definitely see Trossard coming on the second half.
You'll see a completely different United side in the second half.
You reckon? Shut down shop.
Yeah, because they're not going to have the
Oh,
energy.
yeah. Oh.
Yes, it did, Rebel.
Yeah. I was surprised you didn't go for a goal for United at least. That's the bit
I
I
know
was
even I
surprised,
did
isn't it?
that.
Yeah, because I could definitely see Rashford scoring.
Good shot, Nketiah.
How
Take a
far back are you?
deflection. I'm at 21st minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
Took a
I've
deflection.
had the corner since then, and another shot.
Ah, don't surprise me.
Come on.
So see, this setup here is perfect because you're giving everybody as it goes, and I'm
Yeah,
giving it everybody if they arrive a little bit later into the stream.
yeah.
See, so it
See,
works.
it works. Oh.
We did. We
We
did try
got
and shut up shop.
we got FA Cup next weekend, don't we?
Yes. I mean, I know we've got the Carabao Cup
Midweek.
first
Yeah,
leg midweek,
yeah.
FA Cup, and then I think we've got the rearranged game against Leeds.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
Oh, you've
coming
got
up as
loads of
well.
fixtures then, haven't you?
And then we've got Barcelona.
Goal.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is,
not happened
mate.
yet.
Sorry.
No, it's not. It's still 1-0 on my screen.
It's Eddie.
Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah.
I swear down, there's Eddie
You watched
Nketiah.
this ball though to Eddie. The ball was sublime.
I think there's been some like voodoo magic on Eddie Nketiah.
This is what he's good at though, goal poaching. He's not all this Jesus workload. And because I watch him a lot at under 21s, so I know what he's good at. The Jesus workload, he's not good at that. But this ball here, oh, sublime. The ball from Xhaka here, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is one heck of a cross. Big up to Luke. Let's see if we've got the minerals last week.
The cross was better.
Yeah, the cross was beautiful. Absolutely stunning. We've got City 2 points behind now. Pressure is on. Ah, well, Luke, that was obviously just before we equalised. Rebel 1-1. Jesus was who was watching in behind. Woeful defence. Sorry, yes, Jesus, sorry. It's because I was on about Jesus. I thought he was on about Jesus. But Jesus, right, yes. Eddie. Yeah.
I mean, Eddie couldn't have missed that if he tried.
No.
If he did miss it, he should have been took off the team and the pitch
I
right
do,
then.
yeah, I do question your defence a bit.
Yeah,
to be honest.
So do I. Every United fan questions our defence.
I think that cross just pitch perfect, just bleh. But anyone would have scored from there. Here's Thomas Partey.
Varane jumps for it. Wan-Bissaka cannot defend his back post at all. He cost us against Palace, and it's happened again today.
Yeah, I've seen him on post before. He's not very good at it, is he?
No, he cannot
Because
defend a
I
back
remember,
post.
maybe it's because I'm 80s and 90s and Lee Dixon, Nigel Winterburn always on the back post. For you, it was Dennis Irwin and Neville and all your fullbacks. Properly defend it, like put your life on the line on it. He doesn't. It's like, why be on there? Arsenal attack causing us fits. Yeah, but it's the counter attack that I'm worried about with when we do that. Damn too quick, Eddie. My Arsenal win bet got stopped.
There's a lot of football left to play.
Oh yeah, we're only 26. Well, Colm's 25 minutes gone. I'm 26 minutes gone. We've got plenty to go, but we've got 2 goals already.
That'll be it
so
now.
It'll be 2-2. No, there's definitely more goals than this.
Oh, there is, especially with Backline United. The way they're playing.
Yeah, exactly. It could be 3-3, or it could be like 5-2 to Arsenal. You know, I can't see Man United getting like a 4-2. It would be more of a draw or just sneak it by a goal. But if Arsenal got like 3, it wouldn't shock me. Do you know what I mean? It's the way that Arsenal's set up.
Yeah, I mean,
you could sneak it by a goal.
United's attack would be a lot more dangerous if Martial was playing as well.
Is he still out injured? Is he?
Yeah, he's still not available.
Okay.
I like Weghorst, don't get me wrong. You know, good player,
like
but he's just not quite adapted to the United team yet. I think
Dennis
asking him to come in. Yeah, Dennis de Menace.
I loved him as a left back though. I thought he was brilliant. So underrated. I thought it was brilliant. I would say that Rashford is winning the battle between him and White though today. Not saying that White's been poor, but I just think Rashford has just been so much better.
No, I like Ben White as well, but you know, like people have said, when Rashford's on form, is a very hard person to deal with.
Oh, crikey, yeah.
I mean, Anthony needs to start.
McTominay shots, well saved.
I'm on board. I know you weren't going to go McTominay scores because it very rarely happens.
It was a good shot though, to be fair. But he can do these sometimes. He's got
sometimes.
I think we may have to cut our losses on Tony. Oh, okay, Martial, got it. Slough. But yeah. No, what top 6 team wouldn't have Rashford in their team? I would. I'd have him in my team. No.
I think everyone would.
Yeah, City would. There's no doubt about that. City would. Liverpool would. So that's how good he is. If we're all 6 top team, well, top 5, all said that would have Rashford. Corner coming in. Dealt with by Arsenal, kind of.
This is what I don't understand, though. We've got a 6'6" striker on corners. Surely you're aiming for him, and he doesn't jump for anything.
Odegaard's down at the moment. I think winded. Seems to be okay.
I mean, I would have expected Ramsdale to save that shot from McTominay every day. Nice, comfortable height for him.
United hierarchy there today.
Rebel, get down there.
No, not those ones. Sir Alex and I think it's Richard that's there.
Yeah, I know he's not renowned for headering or out like that, but you know, in certain games, you just need to throw your head at it, don't you?
Yeah. I think a lot of the games that I've seen Weghorst play, even in England, he hasn't really headed many.
No.
It's mainly been footwork.
that's what I mean. He wants the ball at his feet, doesn't he? But I mean, if you look at the way, I know we're not. If you look at the way Erik ten Hag used Sebastian Haller, he improved him massively.
Yeah.
He was scoring with his feet and his head. But I just think it's a bit of a waste that you've got a 6'6" striker and you're not swinging the balls in.
Yeah. Actually, on Haller, he was actually in the Dortmund lineup today, which is brilliant news after his cancer recovery. So brilliant news for Haller. Martinelli's having one of his better games recently. For me, is Varane one of those defenders that is just decent, but you don't see much of him?
I think that's what I like about Varane.
Yeah.
He just gets on with it. You don't really notice him as such. It's a bit like, obviously, you do notice Casemiro because obviously it makes a massive difference, but that's what Casemiro does. He's kind of like that silent assassin that just gets his stuff done.
Yeah.
And then you don't really see him.
Yeah.
But, both of those players are 30-odd years old.
Well, this is the thing. Yeah. You've got so much to do.
Sell Harry Maguire to West Ham.
What about has Bay actually gone, or is he just on?
No, he's out on loan.
Yeah, because he's got quite a lengthy ban, hasn't he, for a karate kick?
Yes.
Yeah. Moss needs 2 more shots from Saka. Odegaard buzzing about. You got this. Okay. Moss is very confident. To be honest, both sides look amazing attacking wise. Defensively, we both look pretty bad.
Well, I mean, those numbers, you'll have seen them already. Martin Odegaard, 29 touches. The closest player to that is Lisandro Martinez with 28.
I think Shaw's going to get a yellow card here. Oh, no, he's not. Is he? Yes, he is.
Straight red.
He is now.
Straight red.
He's getting a yellow card now.
Anthony Taylor's found his Arsenal shirt.
Oh, hang on. I think Mikel Arteta was booked there. I'm not sure. Hang on.
I won't book him. He's an Arsenal fan.
Hang on. Oh, Gary, shut up, please. Oh. I like listening to the commentary, but when Gary talks, it just winds me up.
I've got it on mute, so I can't hear it.
Lucky you, but I think it's Mikel Arteta that was booked, not sure. Let's have a look. I still haven't confirmed it yet, but I'm guessing it's Arteta. So I don't think it was sure. But for me, because he's talking about how Arteta is, but I've seen those of managers get passionate, I'll call it.
Yeah.
As long as you're in your technical box, do what the heck you like.
He wasn't in his box, though. He came out of it.
Oh, did he come out again?
Yeah.
Because the technical box is massive, especially at the Emirates. Well, if he come out of it, then fair enough.
It looks like he's out of it anyway.
Yeah, he's just saying he's charged out of it 15 yards. I didn't see that personally. I was more concentrating on the replay of the incident, but Arteta does need to calm down a little bit. He can do what he wants. Yeah, well, if he can do what he wants in his technical area, that's the whole point of it. Do some juggling if you want to. Don't really matter. The rule is stay in your technical box.
So the technical box is like where it's blue in it and little dashes.
Yeah.
He's not even in it now. He's stood right on the line. But then again, so is Erik ten Hag.
Yeah.
They literally stood right on the line.
It's mad. How many fouls were? All right, chill. I do regret that it was counting up, but it was soft. I will say that. Just too much talents out there. Mate got it, didn't he? Yeah, I think they haven't confirmed it still. It hasn't come up on the screen, but I'm pretty sure Arteta got the booking.
I think he did. I don't think he did. I'll try and confirm it for you.
Because I know someone got a yellow card, but I'm pretty sure it was Arteta, not Shaw. Because normally they would put Shaw's name up with the yellow on straight away. I haven't seen that once yet. I'm on 36 minutes now, and I think Com's on 35.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was confirmed Arteta.
Okay, thank you. Here's Ben White. Come on. Oh, White's just got in the way there. That was daft. Is that a corner?
No, it's a penalty for Manchester United.
But it's the wrong end for a start.
Doesn't matter. Still a penalty for Manchester United.
Okay, so they just showed the replay of Arteta out of the technical. It was literally just out of it. Literally just out of it. It's like probably like 30 centimeters out. It wasn't actually on the pitch. So, yeah.
They need to give managers some slack. Otherwise, you're going to get managers that don't want to show any passion or anything because...
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, who were it? Were it Poyet?
Yeah.
Used to go sliding on his knees down.
Yeah. You want a passionate manager. Because if you don't, you think he doesn't care, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Of course you need a passionate one.
Another counter here from United. What was that?
A glass. I really don't like United's defending at all.
What do you think it is? Is it without the Casemiro in front of them? Is that what you reckon it might be?
I think it probably is. I think they're a lot more scared because obviously, like you said, Casemiro's not there.
Yeah.
Casemiro does a lot of the mopping up, so the defense doesn't really have to do massive amounts.
Mm. Yeah.
Rashford, what are you doing there, mate? I know you're ahead of me, but still.
Yeah, I know what you're on about there.
Why didn't you play ball to Weghorst? It was actually open.
What the heck was that from Ben White?
I don't like it.
Here comes Bruno on the counter attack for United. Eriksen, Bruno. Definitely on the attack. United look dangerous.
Need young Garnacho on.
Yeah. Who would you take off though? Put Rashford up front and put Garnacho on the left.
Yeah. Or, Garnacho. I'd take Anthony off, possibly.
He's been quite quiet, to be honest.
I know we need to give him time to get used to it and everything, but he is not the player that we bought at all.
If anyone remembers what I said when you bought him, I was like, I'm not that impressed by him. I'm an Ajax fan, so I've watched him a lot for Ajax, and I was never that impressed. I don't know what people were that crazy about him for.
He is a good player. I've seen...
Oh, he's good, but I just don't think he's top 5 standard, to be honest. He might be. He might be one day, but I've never that convinced by him.
Yeah. I think he's going to become a really, really good player. Obviously, like I said, he needs time to do it. But if Ten Hag's picking him week in, week out, he needs to start showing, some little bit of payment back to United.
Yeah. Moss suggesting TT for White. It's a possibility. White's not having a great game against Rashford today, I have to be honest.
Thomas Tuchel for Ben White. Yeah, sure. You've got to put Thomas Tuchel on to try and manage Marcus Rashford. Be my guest.
He wasn't a bad player, actually, to show, was he?
No, he weren't. He was a very good player.
Yeah. It's not very often you say that about managers that are fairly decent. But he was actually quite a good one. That's just showing our age, isn't it? That we actually remember how to show actually playing football.
I don't know what you mean.
I know you're 10 years younger than me, but
I'm only 23.
Oh, funny. 100 million Ajax, he big time would better be. 100 mil. Who's 100 mil? Anthony. It's not 100 mil, was he? 72, wasn't he?
Aye.
Who's 72? I still think 72 is quite a lot, if I'm honest.
Well, it wouldn't have been 72 if we actually, went in early instead of this whole Frankie de Jong saga.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but no, 80. It's about 86 million. Anthony deal in total.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think it's somewhere around that anyway. It might be 1 or 2 million off.
Fair enough.
Well, this is going to be a draw at half time.
Yeah, for sure, I reckon. Unless Arsenal make an error here, which they nearly did. They cleared it now. United are definitely finishing off the better team first half.
Well, we all know how that turned out, though,
Yeah. Oh, well, Arteta's definitely going to kick him up the bum at half time. I think TT might come on for White because White's not been great against Rashford. And that's not me saying White's just been awful. He's just struggling against Rashford's pace.
Do you think he'll do any better?
Tomiyasu, no, to be honest. I just think Rashford's just unplayable right now. I wouldn't want to play against him. Being a right back myself, it's not someone I'd want to be playing against. I'd have to find different ways of slowing him down, which will definitely get me a yellow card.
Oh, some breaking news.
Is there?
Is
it Lamps?
No. It's in regards to your rivals, your hated ones.
Conte's leaving at the end of the season?
Yes.
Oh, didn't you? When's that breaking news?
Well, I got it sent to me just now.
Oh, oh, did you? Did no one else know?
No.
Oh, sorry, I should have said that. I thought everyone knew that. Yeah, he's leaving at the end of the season.
You know what? There's without I actually found a Spurs fan channel. Not really, not to do with us.
Yeah, not us.
Yeah, and quite nice people. A bit deluded, They are a little bit deluded, thinking obviously Conte was going to stay there and do big things for him, and to turn around and said that Tottenham would beat Manchester United very comfortably because they're the better team. I was like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever you say, but people can live dreams whenever they want to, I suppose. Yeah. But I mean, they're going to be devastated when they see that. But I'm nice to them.
Who are they going to get? Who's going to want to go there?
Thomas Tuchel.
Probably
He can't. He can't. He's going to be coming on at what, right back for you in second half, left back.
Obviously, if Tottenham do have this takeover happen, it could be interesting. But I reckon the reason Conte is going is because someone else is going at the end of the season. So I think that's that done.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know.
I thought everyone knew that though. I've known for a few days,
No,
so I thought everyone knew because I don't read the papers that often. So
no, I've not really been online today at all.
No penalty there. Is there going to be a VAR check?
A VAR check for Arsenal. Because if it is, it's probably a penalty.
No, it's for United actually.
Well, then give it a penalty.
See, I am non-biased. Colm just a little bit more biased.
I'm not biased at all. I ain't even seen it. I'm just joking about. I'm the comedy. You're the actual serious one.
Yeah. I don't know if the VAR, because Neville's saying it's a penalty, but...
Well, Neville's going to say that, though, isn't he?
I don't know if there's a... I haven't heard if there's a VAR check.
Ow. I keep headbutting my mic.
Saka with a shot. Well, is there a VAR check or not? There's the whistle for half-time.
Ooh.
So couldn't have been a VAR check then.
I mean...
Cavil is in the direct. Yes, he is. He'll be announced probably Monday or Tuesday. Nuno Tavares is also at the Emirates today as well for some bizarre reason. So that's the end of the first half for me. It might be still playing for Colm.
It is.
It is. Yeah.
I think that might have been a penalty, you know.
Well, they haven't replayed it, so I'm going to watch that at half time when they do the replay. But Neville said it was. They didn't do a VAR check. As far as I'm aware, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, because Anthony Taylor's an Arsenal fan.
He's not. I'm categorically saying he's not.
Well, can he be a United fan then? Just for the...
After... I know there's a list somewhere. I'll see if I can find it and share it to you. Who supports who? That they have to announce who they support before they become a ref. Saka shots needed for Bet. Well, he's had a few deflected shots. I don't know if they count, Moss. Do they count if you've had a deflected shot?
No,
they don't. It has to be directly onto goal.
It depends actually whether it's shots on target or just shots.
Okay.
Because it's two different markets.
Because I'm pretty sure he had two just at the end there, the first half. So, what are you thinking for the first half? You happy with that first half?
We're not losing, so
you're taking that as a.
I'm taking that as a positive. I am taking it as a positive. You know, when we came to obviously your lot last year.
Yeah.
You know, you slapped us about a bit.
Yeah.
And it's not seeming to be that way this time. See, I obviously a lot of United fans are like, we need to win this game to keep in the title race and all that rubbish. And that's what it is. It's complete rubbish. We're not needing to win this to stay in a title race. We're winning this. And I watch every game that I can do. And I see the progression. And then look how far we've actually come from the last time we played.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think both of us have been very good attacking wise. Both of us look dodgy defensively. But I've seen this from Arsenal all season. I think defensively we are not 100% perfect, which is why I've always said that, you know, we're not going to do what people wanted me to say so they can clip it and say, look, he said it. This is why I went for a 2-2. I'm currently halfway there. You went for a 2-1 to Arsenal. Who else went for Paxton? He was a United fan. His head said 1-1. His heart, he went 3-2 to United. Tony went for 8-0 and 3-0, which is interesting. That's not happening.
Tony's just a little bit of a silly goose, isn't he?
But yeah, there's a lot of people went for Arsenal wins, but I think that was slightly disrespectful to United, to be fair. United are in third. It's not like they're not 17th or, out of form. They are third in the league.
But I mean, the other thing as well is, like, I know obviously I'm on the Armory TV as well right now. Hello. Armory lads, put some respect on United. Yeah, because I was watching the show and you was disrespecting United left, right, and centre. You need to shut the United boys up because we've won and we're keeping that over you. No, we're excited. We're third in the league. We're playing really good football. We're not keeping anything over the top of you. We're excited to actually see good competitive football again. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. And thankfully, actually, where is it? There we go. This one.
I would say that, be excited.
There you go. Be excited. I love that one. I love finding any reason just to put that on there. Josh is not that smooth slave now. He's very bearded and he's turning into Santa Father Christmas at the moment. But he's given us plenty of presents in January so far, so I don't mind if he wants to look like Santa. But it wasn't I think the first half an hour was better than the last 15 minutes of the first half.
I think we'll see. Yeah, I think we'll see a different game in the second half, though. It looked like there were a lot of sparring in the first half. Like if we look at the way boxers do it in the first couple of rounds, it's light little taps just to get your reach and everything.
Yeah.
And Monday will be proud of me with that one because I actually, said it correctly. I think the second half is going to be a lot different.
Yeah. I've just showed that goal again from Rashford. It's so good. But I'm not going to blame anybody. Do you know what, for that one? Because that was good closing down by the United players, put Saka under pressure, lost possession, and then that's it. Job done. And it's a beautiful strike by Rashford.
Moss, I'm not saying anything about you not winning the game or the league or anything like that. What I'm saying is guys need to put some respect on the United name because we've been playing very, very well this season.
Yeah.
And we're finally getting back to where we need to be. And when they were saying, it's going to be a bit of a walkover kind of thing, it's like, well, come on, we've just beat Man City, who are probably the best team in English football. And like I understand, you guys have got Partey and Odegaard, and you all think Odegaard is the best thing since sliced bread. Don't get me wrong, he's amazing. I love Odegaard as well. I wish that United had signed him. I really, really do. But you cannot say that Kevin De Bruyne isn't the best Premier League midfielder. And when you were going on about, I hope Fred plays and I hope this guy plays, it's like Fred pocketed him last week. He could have quite easily have done it again. Just put some respect on Fred's name. I know. So if Solo were here, he'd be happy when he's saying that. But
I do get what Colm's saying though, because obviously I did the preview. I've done 2 previews, one with Colm as well. But I totally get where Colm's coming from because United are third, and we've got to say it about Newcastle as well. When we played Newcastle, we drew 0-0. We got slated because we drew 0-0 with Newcastle. I'm like, please respect Newcastle. They are third. They were third at the time when we played them. And I'm like, sometimes just take off your own team's head and just think about football a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I made the comment yesterday or the day before, one of the days, that Newcastle, aren't a big team because they haven't won trophies, which is a true fact. They haven't won trophies recently. When was the last time they won? What, 90s? Right, the 90s, what time?
I can't remember the last time they won something, mate.
But this is what I mean. They need to win a trophy to then be considered as one of the big clubs in the Premier League again.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while since, United have won a trophy or whatever, but we've still been roundabouts kind of there.
Yeah.
So we're still a big club. Spurs haven't won any trophies, so obviously they're not a big club. Arsenal, again,
We've had a blip, but we're coming back. Oh, hello. Big
You're a
up to
Toon
Kenneth
fan.
Stark, Toon fan. Come on, Arsenal want to stay above United. Interesting.
Kenneth, it's perfect timing because we're just literally on about Newcastle there.
Yeah.
So this is a question too, Kenneth. Do you see yourself as a big club now that you've got money, or do you think you need to actually challenge and win trophies before you're considered a big club in the Premier League?
There you go, Kenneth. You answer that. Wonderful question. You were saying butchered DCM. I thought would be Fred, but Tom cannot handle Odegaard.
I was saying about the leaked squad, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I did say it wasn't 100% confirmed as well.
Yeah.
I did think, the butcher would be at CDM, to solidify that little bit, because Shaw can play very, very well.
Yeah.
Everybody knows my thoughts on McTominay. I'm not gonna start the McTominay bashing again, but if Newcastle want him, just go right ahead and put the bid in. Just do it.
Well, there's links with West Ham as well now, isn't there?
Oh
To
yeah, there is.
Declan.
There is. Look, anybody can have him. Honestly, if he wants to go down and play his trade in the South African 4th division for the Saudi Arabian Lions FC, then by all means he can go.
Yeah.
He's not got a career at United. That's my personal opinion.
Did he come through your academy?
He did.
He did.
I believe so. Yeah. I mean, he's not one that I've really looked into at all.
Okay. I didn't know where you got him from. I didn't know if you might have, because obviously Alex is Scottish. I didn't know if maybe you signed him when he was 14, 15, whatever. But he actually came through the academy.
I just want him to go.
Yeah, he's not United level. I've never thought that about him.
No, I could see McTominay would be good at a West Ham.
Yeah.
A Newcastle, a Villa, these kind of teams. He'd be very, very good at that.
Yeah.
But no, I can't see him at United anymore. It's just... He's got the talent, don't get me wrong. Yeah. He's a good footballer. It's just his football IQ isn't quite there for me. Like I said, when a Thomas Partey is playing in a very similar role to what McTominay is playing, Thomas Partey will find the gap and try and take the ball off of your centre backs or your left back or right back. He'll make himself available. Scott McTominay doesn't do that.
Yeah. Certainly. We are going to quickly talk about the games that have happened today. There we go. Actually, before we do that, Kenneth has replied. Newcastle will be a big club in maybe 2 years' time, but we have, in my opinion, the best supporters in the Premier League. We deserve this at the moment. Spot on. You have got amazing fans.
They have. Yeah,
probably one of my favourite stadiums as well, to be fair.
I've had the privilege of going to obviously Newcastle to watch them play the Doncaster Rovers. Fantastic fans, always singing, always chanting. Stadium is fantastic. I just want to say you were very lucky to beat Donny Rovers that day. If it weren't for our captain, the Doncaster Rovers captain, blazing over a penalty for a team that he used to play for in the academy as well. Fishy. No. I do like Newcastle guys, They're really, really nice guys.
Yeah. So we are quickly going to talk about the games that have happened already today. The first one being, is that on the screen, Com? So I can't see.
Yes,
it
is.
Yeah, thank you. Leeds 0, Brentford 0. So literally nothing happened in that game, so we won't even bother talking about it. The next game was Man City 3, Wolverhampton 0. Unsurprising, Haaland got a hat-trick, so everyone who chose him for the FPL are very happy. And for all you FPL fans, because it's important to you lot, the assist was De Bruyne and Mahrez. So Man City 3, Wolves 0. And obviously tomorrow there is a game between Fulham and Tottenham. And to be honest, that's a big game for me. It's mad saying it.
Tottenham
No, it's not really.
Battle,
It's a European challenge game for me because Fulham are up there.
Fulham will beat them.
I think they might,
I think Fulham will be. I mean,
I'm not saying that as an Arsenal fan just to wind up Paxton Road or anyone that, I actually do think they might beat them.
Fulham have done very, very well recently. I mean, let's have a look. What have they done recently, Fulham?
They're about 7th or 8th, aren't they, in the league as well? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, they're not far off. The 7th in league, 2 points behind Tottenham.
Yeah, so they could actually overtake them tomorrow.
Yeah, they could.
Playing the same amount of games as well. That's mad.
I'm just trying to get up.
So the league table right now is Arsenal, City, United, Newcastle, Spurs, Brighton, Fulham, Brentford, Liverpool, Chelsea. Sorry, I didn't mean to giggle when I said Liverpool, Chelsea about that, but it's quite funny to see him just above Aston Villa in 11th. Then Crystal Palace, then Forest, then Leicester, then Leeds, then West Ham, then Wolves, then Bournemouth, and everyone's shot me down saying Bournemouth won't get relegated. They're in 18th now. Everton and Southampton is my other team that I think will get relegated. 20th.
I mean, I do fear for Tottenham. They only got beat last week by 1 goal by a very impressive Newcastle.
Yeah.
Which is a hard place to go to anyway.
Oh, yeah.
They beat Chelsea 2-1, beat Hull in Cup, beat Leicester, beat Southampton, beat Palace. We've seen a lot of teams struggle.
Yeah.
They only lost to Man City by 1 goal.
Yeah. See, Marco Silva is very underrated. People just disrespect him, and I'm like, because he has one bad experience as a manager, you then rip him to shreds. No. Doesn't work like that.
No. It doesn't.
Sometimes it's just a bad fit. Here's Tomiyasu, I think. There we go. Just to quickly say what Moss said. Haaland, has he break records? No. Tony coming up with our match reaction will follow the stream at the final whistle, streaming on both the Armory and Full-Time Sports Network. There you go. Because they hadn't announced it before, so I would have told you if the stream was happening straight away, but they just announced it. So Ben White has come off, which doesn't surprise me, to be honest. I did say that he was struggling against Rashford. Yeah, so Tomiyasu is coming on. I'm hoping it makes a difference, but I do fear for Tomiyasu as well, to be honest. But we'll see.
No changes by United.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see that, to be honest. There was an obvious problem with the Arsenal lineup against Rashford. So, but United, I don't think they've got anyone to bring on that can stop the problem, to be honest. Have you got a better right back?
Yeah, he's out injured.
Exactly. Because Wan-Bissaka is having a nightmare against Martinelli.
Yeah, he is. He really is. I mean, I can guarantee I can see Eric Ten Hag's changes that he's going to make. Fred will come on probably for Eriksen at some point soon.
Really? Eriksen?
Yep. I don't see him taking Scott McTominay off, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
As much as I'd like him to take Scott McTominay off, but he won't because he's got that height and physicality.
Yeah.
He'll take Anthony off, push Bruno out onto the right wing, maybe if he doesn't take Eriksen off.
Yeah.
Rashford through the middle, and Garnacho will come onto the left-hand side.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see Garnacho coming on.
And then that gives you a whole new set of problems.
Yeah. Have your second half kicked off yet?
Yes, it has.
Excellent. Moss, you did call it.
Mystic Moss. no longer Mystic Meg, it is Mystic Moss. Have your fortune told.
What's happening here? I think there's a foul on Zinchenko. I think it's a yellow card. I think it's a yellow card for Anthony, but I don't know who actually fouled Zinchenko here. No, actually, I don't think you could actually tell who it was due to the fact Anthony's leg and Bruno's leg were both in the tackle. One of them's going to have to get the yellow card. I don't know how he's decided that, but Anthony's got it. But it's possibly could have been Bruno. So someone's had to take the yellow.
Oh, Jack didn't like that, did he?
No. I could see there being some dodgy challenges in this game soon, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. There's going to be one heavy tackle, and that's just going to set everything off.
Yeah, and it's already started a little bit feisty in the first 3 minutes so far. And as I said yesterday in the preview review, it is still Arsenal United. That matter what kind of teams we are, if we want to compare teams against each other, or how form is going, or anything like that, it's still Arsenal United. The fans are still the same. They will put the pressure on enough.
Yeah, and that wasn't. It was Anthony's foul.
It was
his foot were, yeah.
Okay.
His foot were in front of Bruno's.
Okay, but you can see the problem.
Yeah,
it's literally the same tackle.
Yeah.
Quite funny that
Anthony stuck his foot in literally literally a couple of seconds just before Bruno did.
Okay, got you.
Oh, Weger's doing bits there. Hold on. Why? What is that run about, Anthony? Why do you look like you're going to fall over?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to comment on it because he's your player, so I didn't want to comment on him.
Why do you look like you were going to fall over?
I know, it was weird, wasn't it?
It's like he's not even a slow player either. He's quite quick.
Yeah, I don't get it personally. But this is what I've seen at Ajax. He is a little bit weird for me. He's a bit of a weird player. He's not someone I would have gambled on.
I'm waiting for him to do his little 360 that he does.
Arsenal started to control possession again now.
I think we will see the changes that I suggested very soon.
Yeah. You're texting Ten Hag now, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I thought so.
Told him to get Anthony off, put Bruno out onto the wing. Ericsson in number 10 role. Rashford and Garnacho.
I think with the ref, Moss, I think if he needs to not let the game rule it. If he gives a silly yellow card for a silly little soft foul, he's gonna have to start giving yellows all over the place. And I think he wants proper tackles to get yellows, proper fouls to get yellows instead of little barges and stuff like that. He just
let the game flow.
Yeah, I think I heard Steve Coote had a really bad game today. I've been told that I need to watch that game because Coote was meant to have an awful game today. He lost control. And refs do lose control of the games. But I think Taylor's done this all right. It's not been brilliant, but I think he's managed it okay. He's not giving soft fouls, which he could easily do. Keep working Cine. Yeah, Cine's looking better actually today, defensively, up against Anthony as well. So,
see, every ref needs to be that Collinia ref.
Yeah, that's it.
Every ref needs to be in.
Cleaner.
Yeah, Colina.
Yeah.
Luigi Colina.
That's it. Yeah.
Every ref needs to be in. Like, listen, this is my pitch. I rule the roost.
Yeah, there's a couple in Europe that are very good, but there's not many now. It's quite sad to see. Here's Odegaard. Oh, I think that might be a corner. Brilliant tackle by Martinez there. Oh, that is fantastic. That is. Oh, don't tell me I left half time on.
You did. I've only just noticed it.
It's hard to remember to take it off, to be honest. I don't know what. I do it because obviously I normally have a break at half time, so everyone knows it's half time. But
From what you're seeing so far, would you be happy with a point?
I would have been happy with a point anyway. Oh, goal! You're not going to like this, Saka.
Oh, I knew Saka would end up scoring.
One
anyway.
heck of a strike, though, mate. I don't know if anyone's to blame. De Gea, maybe. I'll have to wait to replay, but it is a goal for the Arsenal. I need to find my video. Boom! I just want to see this goal because honestly, I didn't even think there was a shot on, to be honest. Come on. I'm waiting for the replay here. Oh, here we go. I did not think he was going to go for goal from there. At all. What a strike.
I'm guessing the goal's coming up on my screen very, very... Yeah, it will be in a minute.
So, beautiful strike. No, De Gea had zero chance. Wow.
Not a bad goal. Not a bad goal. At all.
Wow. No, that was brilliant. That was.
But United are looking tired anyway already.
Did you see that touch of Bergkamp? Brilliant. I'm not standing for that. I am not comparing Bergkamp with Odegaard. Bergkamp is a different level, mate. Totally different level. When Odegaard can score 15 to 20 goals a season, come back to me. Bergkamp, whole different level to Odegaard. I'm never
Odegaard has a lot of work to do before he even gets near Bergkamp.
Nowhere. You know that's I don't have players on my shirts for many reasons. Bergkamp is the only person I've put on my shirt ever. He is my favorite man. Germans and Dutch have some good refs. Yeah, there's another one as well. I can't think. I think it might be Italian. Saka called it. Saka super. That was beautiful shot.
I'll tell you something very clever by Saka. Very clever.
I wasn't expecting the shot. Were you?
No, I weren't expecting it. It was very, very clever by Saka because he's cut on the inside, and to come back in towards the middle, and he's used the run of Odegaard and Scott McTominay as like a screen.
Yeah, so United nearly just equalised them. We need to see the replay of what actually happened there because it was a bit of a. I was talking to you, looking at you, so I didn't really see what happened apart from the ball nearly going near the goal. And a bit of a tip to Seti, Saka, maybe the Tross for the third. No. Oh, he's no. Just no. I can't. No, that's not happening. I'm not comparing Bergkamp with Odegaard. Bergkamp is up here. Odegaard's like down here somewhere. Miles away. Bergkamp excited me at every single game I watched him. Every single game. Odegaard does have games where he works hard, does well, but he's not magical. Bergkamp was always magical for me.
Well, it was close by Rashford, that, you know.
Oh, have you seen the replay?
Good save by Ramsdale.
Oh, was it? Because I still haven't showed the replay. So I don't know what
it were a cracking save by Ramsdale. He needed to get to it.
No, you're allowed to. I'm just not comparing it. That's not happening from my mouth. Ever. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I am not saying that. Odegaard is very good, and I've said this loads of times, but Bergkamp is by far my favourite Arsenal player. Ian Wright's second. Henry's like top 5, but he's not my favourite.
Bergkamp had a lot more to his game than what Odegaard has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, obviously, I grew up in the 90s watching Arsenal versus United in the 90s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a little bit later on as well, in like the 2000s and stuff. When I see Odegaard lining up for Arsenal, it doesn't put the same amount of fear in me as what I saw when Bergkamp's name was on that team sheet.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, him, Thierry Henry and Robert Perez, my God. And Freddie Ljungberg as well, when he decided he wanted to join in.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah. Freddie Ljungberg costs, I think, £5 million.
I love Freddie Ljungberg, mate. He was great.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. My dad used to put bets on every single Arsenal game we attended to that he'd score a goal, and about 5 out of 7 he would have scored. He was just a nightmare to play against.
Yeah.
So underrated, really, at Ljungberg. United corner here. Yeah, that's for your opinion, but no, he's never going to be. Not in my book. He's never going to be as good as Bergkamp. Not in my book. They're different players anyway. Totally different. Bergkamp wouldn't have done half the defensive work that Odegaard does. That's for certain. Bergkamp was very much more attacking. Oh, Ramsdale's down here, and it's a goal for United, but there could be VAR due to the fact I don't know if anyone was fouled there, but I don't think it is. So I am going to put the goal up. Martinez has equalised for United, and right now it is 2-2.
I will tell you what I think.
I don't think it's going to be a VAR. They've not said it in my ear. But
is it from the corner?
People need to understand this is still Arsenal United, people. Doesn't matter.
It looks like it's been given.
Yeah, I think it has. I can't see anything wrong to it, to be honest. It's just Ramsdale goes down. No, it was actually against Tomiyasu who fell down over, so yeah, he clashed into Tommy. Brilliant header by Martinez, though. Lovely looping header. Goes in. Well done, Martinez. I'm guessing you have seen the goal now, yeah?
Oh, that is a good goal. Only just gone in. Someone tried to clear it off at line. What can I say? Like, you know, everybody that's laughing that we signed Martinez because he's a 5'6" centre back or whatever he is.
Just scored over her head. What I will say here, Moss, is it will not surprise you. Odegaard is not my favourite player in this lineup. He's not the one that goes, wow. I wonder if Colm will know which player excites me in this lineup. In the Arsenal.
Oh, why?
Oh, all right. Let's see if you can guess which player actually excites me in this lineup.
Which player excites you in the lineup?
Yeah, because it's not Odegaard. The Butcher 2-2 Bobby had. Yes, I did go for a draw, and I did go for a scoring draw.
You did? You did?
I don't think it's still the end of the goals, though. Really don't.
No, it's far off it.
It could be 3-3, to be fair.
I'm gonna go. I'm not quite sure who your player is, but
he didn't cost much.
It didn't cost much.
No, he did. He's not one of our academy.
Xhaka.
If I could literally jump through the screen right now and unplug your mic and put it somewhere where the sun doesn't shine, I really would.
It's Holding.
No, that's Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Tony would say Holding. No, it's Martinelli. Martinelli is the one that he's just, costs next to nothing. He's just excited me ever since he signed for us. Even my partner will say the same because I've always been excited about. I've watched him in friendlies and all sorts. I just think it's just the way he runs at you.
Yeah, I mean, I do like Martinelli myself. I really do. Well, I mean, I think my favourite player's not even on pitch.
Who's that?
Well, if I'm going for youth anyway, Iqbal.
Oh, okay.
I think he's got a proper bright future out of him.
Wasn't he on loan last season?
It was Zidane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He obviously played, didn't he, in pre-season as well for United, but...
To be honest, I think Anthony Taylor's dealt with this game really well. He's calmed it all down when it needs to be calmed down. Hasn't given out silly yellow cards.
No, yeah, he has done quite well. But I don't think... See, there's going to be some tired tackles going in.
I love the fact that Neville's just said that goal has knocked the confidence out of Arsenal. They're not passing around like they did, and then they've just had a quality attack by passing, and then Gary Neville quickly backtracks. Oh, here we go, and I'm like, oh, just shut up, mate. You know nothing.
He does know nothing. I know he's a United legend and whatnot, but he proper annoys me. A lot of them do.
Yeah,
like I don't understand at all, and I do it for a lot of games, not just this game. I don't understand why they have an ex-player of one of the teams commentating.
Yeah, I don't. I think when it comes to Smithy, Alan Smith, I know he's an ex-pro, and we're kind of saying we shouldn't have ex-pros, but Alan Smith feels for me like a proper commentator. He'll take away his Arsenal hat off, he'll take away his Leicester hat off, and he'll just commentate. But you can hear it in Neville, you can hear it in Jermaine Janus, and who's the other clown I have to listen to?
Which one? There's that many.
Lee Dixon's not too bad, to be fair. Can't think of the other one. Oh, McManaman, don't like him. He does made him. I think you need to be a bit more non-biased for me, and when you can smell it in Neville's chat, he just hates Arsenal with passion.
It does. It really does annoy me because there's so many people you could have in doing a commentary for this game.
Yeah,
like so many that have no link to United or Arsenal, and it'd be completely unbiased opinions of the game. Whereas it's always going to be a little bit of bias towards one team.
Yeah,
it really annoys me.
Yeah.
It's like I like Micah Richards as well. I do like Micah Richards.
Yeah.
He's not too bad.
No. Well, to be fair, he wasn't a great player, so.
Oh yeah.
No offense, Micah, but you weren't great. But he's just funny. He's just a funny guy. Jermaine Janus annoys the heck out of me because he wasn't a very good player either, and he talks like he was, but Arsenal close there. But this game hasn't changed its pattern. So it could quite easily be 3-3. It could be 4-4. It could just finish 2-2. But I can see there being more goals in this game.
I was pretty sure that if there was going to be a winner, there'd only be one goal in it.
Yeah.
Which is why I went 2-1.
Yeah.
So if there is going to be a winner, it's going to be 3-2 or 4-3 maybe.
Yeah, I think Paxton went for a 3-2 win to United with his heart. But there was a lot of nils, which I was quite surprised with, to be honest. Because there was no way we were going to shut out United today. That's not just. How are we ever going to shut out United? We're not that brilliant defensively, and United are dangerous. And United are dangerous.
I don't think any team is that good defensively.
No,
that should have been a goal from Odegaard.
I think Newcastle, I would probably tip my hat off a little bit because I think Botman.
You know what? Yes, I will tip my hat to Newcastle for their defensive, but it's how they set up as well. Eddie Howe, I've said it for a while. Eddie Howe is a fantastic manager. He's proper underrated. He
He
really
takes after
is.
his dad, though, doesn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, he does.
he has got a bit of a helping hand with his dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But this, he'll be an England manager one day, guarantee it.
Well, I think he should replace Southgate when Southgate goes.
Yeah, I could be 60 by the time Southgate goes.
I mean, I hope I'm not 60 by the time he goes.
Here comes Luke Shaw. United on the attack. Yeah, it's a very entertaining game. Oh, Fred's coming on. You called it, but is he going to come on for Ericsson is what you said, isn't it?
Yeah. I did say it'd probably be for Ericsson. Maybe it won't. Maybe he'll bring Scott McTominay off. And have it a bit more scrappy because Fred's going to run around a lot more.
Yeah. I haven't heard who's coming off yet.
Or maybe he might bring Weghorst off.
Yeah, true.
And play Rashford through middle.
Well, it's 68 minutes played for me, 67 for Colm.
Sorry, Kenneth. I'm going to make a bold prediction. Eddie Howe is going to lift the World Cup trophy with England.
That would be nice to see, to be fair.
It would actually be nice to see. And Newcastle
back there.
Newcastle going to buy Harry Maguire, so I don't have to see. So I don't have to see him raising a trophy above his head if we win one this season.
You can't be saying that to Keith. He's not going to be happy with that.
Well, anybody can buy him.
Yeah, true.
I don't care. I don't want to see him coming on the pitch to raise a trophy after not really being involved.
Yeah, he's your captain, so technically lifts it.
Yeah. Ugh.
I know, it's
not my captain.
think about it. Oh, everyone likes to say that it's my captain. I'm like, no, it's Arsenal's captain.
Yeah. It's not
or
my
United's
captain.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want him to be Arsenal's captain, I'm sure we can arrange it.
The sub hasn't been made yet because the ball hasn't actually gone out of play. So I don't know who's actually coming on. Or coming off, I should say. By the time the ball goes out, it might be another substitution happening. Saka with another shot. Oh, he came close again there. Jeez. I don't know if he might have hit the post this time. I think that was a deflection a little bit there. Oh, he did hit the post, you know. Jeez. Oh, Saka's on fire today, mate. There's definitely a deflection off Ericsson as well.
Yeah, but this is what I mean, though. Like I said, Saka's going to be a massive threat for us as well before we even kicked off. But
it's Anthony coming off, by the way.
It is Anthony. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. That means Bruno's going out onto right. Unless they're deciding to not. Maybe they're all going two up top. Maybe I don't know.
You reckon?
I don't know. But I mean, I've been watching, obviously, game for the last couple of minutes, and I can see the United energy levels are dropping.
Yeah,
they're not closing down as much.
I suppose your real game midweek is not going to help, is it?
Well,
I'm not going to use that as an excuse for you, because obviously I'm not saying that as an excuse.
They're professional footballers.
Yeah, exactly.
They should be able to play.
Paid a fortune.
Yeah. If I'm paid £250,000 a week, to go around and kick a ball about and chase some people, then if I have to do it 3 times a week.
Yeah, sorry, Martinet just did some beautiful stuff there. He's not your traditional winger. He just doesn't look pretty. But what I just love watching him. Just head down, go for it. Ugh. I think he could be a good striker one day if he.
Keep hitting my mic.
Where is your mic?
It's right here.
How did you manage to hit it?
Because I can move it.
Okay, it's a movable one.
Yeah, so when I'm looking that way, I move it closer like that, and I forget that I've moved it. So when I turn my headphone hits it.
Tommy Essie with a cross here, well defended by United.
So I'm guessing
United
it's
are
going
under
to
the
be
cosh a bit now.
yeah. He'll brought Fred on to try and pack out that midfield.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's Scott McTominay, Fred, and Ericsson with Bruno.
Yeah,
in front
Bruno's
of
on the
them.
right by the looks of it.
Yeah.
What I can see.
And then that means there's going to be next one will be Weghurst off, Rashford through middle, Garnacho on left. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Here's Saka. He's had a very good game today.
I don't think I've got Saka in my fantasy team.
Actually, what players have you got for this one?
I've got Rashford.
Okay, so you're happy with that one?
Yeah, I have got Rashford.
Last 10 minutes of possession.
Well, I've got
75.
Saka.
Oh yeah, I feel you happy days then.
I've got Saka, Martinelli, Rashford, and Saliba.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is not good points for Saliba wise then.
No, this is not good points for Saliba at all. And I got Mitrovic for tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, United are just under the cosh now. Well, Arsenal. To be honest, no one's looking tired, so I wouldn't change it for Arsenal.
You've had a nice bit of a rest, though, haven't you? As well.
Yeah.
Last weekend, your last game.
Yeah. Against a little team.
Yeah, I can't even remember what team it was.
Yeah.
Must not be important.
No, they're definitely not important. But I think Eddie might be coming off. That's who I would. Oh, Eddie, why did you do that? Silly foul there. I'd take Eddie off, and I would actually put Trossard up front. I know it's crazy, but I would.
Trossard through middle.
There's Jakob Kivior, our new signing.
Well, this is our new signing right here.
Full-time Sports Network.
This is Manchester United's new signing right here.
Come on.
You know, I'm just glad we ain't got absolutely battered.
I
made it a game.
Yeah, I never thought you would. I had plenty of respect on the fact that this is still United. And I've been watching them. Obviously, I do watch along. So, and what you did against City, yeah, you were the better team for me anyway. You deserved the win.
I think we were the better team for periods of the game, not all of it.
But you kind of expect that against City, though.
Oh yeah.
If you dominated City, geez, you should be challenging for the trophy, the title.
I do what I really hoping Trossard didn't get.
Sin's lost the ball there to McTominay, who's still making a pig's ear of this. Cleared by Rambo.
I really hope that Trossard didn't get his paperwork done in time.
No, he did.
Yeah, I know, but I was hoping he didn't.
No, he was on my system before he was officially announced, so I knew he was signed. I was like, I'm chilled. I'm chilled.
Right. So you helped push the paperwork through quicker.
No.
Just for this game. All right, I see it here. I see. I bet United have got like 6 or 7 players waiting, haven't you? And you're like, well, you can have them after Sunday. Keep them to one side for now. You can have them after Sunday.
Well, this is the thing that actually talking about United and transfers, they're going to find what was the term they used? interesting ways of making signings. You know what that is, though, don't you?
Yeah,
Obligation to buys,
yeah.
loans, obligation to buys.
But this is what I mean. There's plenty of talent out there that you could do that with.
Maybe swapsies as well.
Yeah, I just hope that there's a certain Juventus player that stays away from Manchester United, because I do not want to see him ever again playing for Manchester United.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen here. I need to see a replay. They're not showing replays very quick for this game, so I can't tell you if I thought that was a foul or not.
I don't know.
I know you won't, but you'll see it again in a minute, so you can let me know because they're not showing a replay. But it was another defensive error between one centre back and Rambo. Check is complete, so it's not a foul. Here's Martinelli. Go for a shot now. Martinez has taken that fall in the head. I love him. I really do. I think. I think he's a brilliant defender, Martinez. Just puts himself there, doesn't he? Proper tough knot.
He does. He just throws himself at everything.
Yeah, I love him. Absolutely brilliant defender.
Oh, I've just seen it. Rashford being brought down.
Yeah, that one.
You can't tell from the angle because obviously you've got one player running across, and then obviously you've got Ramsdale as well, aren't you? So you can't really see. I don't think it was.
No, I didn't think
by first glance.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a replay of it, but they're not showing it because Arsenal are on the attack still. They might show it if it fizzles out a bit. But Arsenal just dominating possession still. But we kind of expected this for this game anyway.
United. Yeah, United were always going to let Arsenal dominate possession and try and hit them quickly on counter. That was always going to be the case.
Yeah.
Especially being away from home as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, corner to Arsenal. Coming up to 80 minutes played. Let's have a look at this. No, isn't it? Calm's doing a bit of drums at the moment. Bum, bum,
yes.
Bum, bum,
bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Corner comes in. Holds with that perfectly. Here's Saka. Oh,
tell you what, Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, United are struggling to clear this time. Oh, they've got it clear now.
It's the one thing that worries me about Wan-Bissaka. I know most of the time when he goes to ground, he does make clean tackles and he gets the ball.
Yeah.
But he goes down to ground an awful lot, especially like in the boxing and that as well.
Yeah. Arsenal just attack at the moment against United. Can United hold on here? Yeah, they can.
I mean, even when you knock the ball out of play, then go for the corner that you've obviously already had.
Yeah.
He went to ground then as well, and it's like you didn't need to.
Yeah, they did actually talk over that point, actually. I'm pretty sure, though, at Crystal Palace, he was more of a right wing back, wasn't he? Wasn't he playing in a back five?
Yeah.
Some right backs are just not right backs. They're proper right wing backs, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Tavares.
Wan-Bissaka, since he's been at United, has lacked that final third ball.
Yeah.
Fantastic in defending. I mean, he's in the Premier League is one of the hardest people to beat one-on-one.
Yeah.
But going forward, he just lacks a little bit of something.
Yeah. See, this is where I know this is about Arsenal, so you probably don't know, but Nuno Tavares is on loan at Marseille. Left wing back, he's brilliant. Left back sucks, absolutely awful. But he's actually very good attacking wise. Oh, Trossard is coming on here. Is it the only sub coming on? But Trossard is coming on. I think it might be Martinelli. It is Martinelli. Martinelli's come off. Trossard has come on. That's not looking good for Wan-Bissaka, to be honest.
It'll be fine. Be fine for now.
Trossard tear United apart recently in the game against Brighton.
At the beginning of the season.
Oh, was it the beginning of the season, was it?
Yeah. I mean, Bruno's down as well. I don't know what's going on with him.
They're saying it's a head injury, but I don't think I can't actually see him hitting his head, to be honest. But there we go. I just don't want players starting to use this as an excuse. If it's a head injury, it's a proper head injury. Don't fake it.
Shaka runs into the back of him, apparently.
Did he hit? I don't remember seeing hitting his head though.
I don't know. I don't think he did.
Shaw's now got a yellow card. That's deserved, that one this time.
Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to be honest here. I'm actually glad Casemiro's not playing.
Really?
Yeah. I am.
Okay, you have to explain that one to me.
I'm glad Casemiro's not playing because obviously we can't be reliant on one player. Casemiro, that's what I want. It's good to see how we're comparing without him to what we are with him. I mean, today was obviously it's a big game, a massive game, and obviously having Casemiro would have helped us a lot. Yeah. But to show that we haven't got one of the best players or the best player in our team available to us, and we're still managing to go.
What a save by De Gea.
I'm glad that it's like not scored. As I was saying, we're still managing to go toe to toe. Sorry. Well, yeah, we're still managing to go toe to toe, and we're still in the game without Casemiro. So it shows how much we have improved.
Eddie could have done better with this shot, though. But De Gea, great save.
I mean, De Gea's fantastic goalkeeper.
Shot stopping, he's brilliant, isn't he? Absolutely brilliant.
It really is.
I just think he's awful with his feet, and that's not his fault. You know, goalkeepers 10 years ago didn't need to play with their feet.
No, that's what I mean. Now. He came in to United under the Sir Alex Ferguson rule, and you never had to be good with your feet back then at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It was get the ball clear, and that's it.
Yeah. So I think people saying, "Oh, he's rubbish." Well, he's a goalkeeper. He's not meant to be good with his feet. No, you just have to be now.
Well, that is a cracking save by De Gea.
Yeah, I think Eddie could have done better. But...
Yeah, he should have done a lot better. But I mean, I'm a goalkeeper.
Wan-Bissaka defensively today is not great, is
he? He always makes me worried a little bit.
Trossard with the corner now.
Were they checking that for handball as well?
I didn't hear that. At all.
I swear down Scott McTominay were marking Wout Weghorst then for a second.
Okay, what the heck just happened there? What's just happened? Why has De Gea gone down? Okay, so De Gea was trying to be quick. Oh my word. Okay, I don't like De Gea right now. That is ridiculous.
I haven't seen it yet.
You might think differently, but that was such a soft touch by Eddie, and De Gea went down like he's just been hit by a bazooka.
Oh, I am part of the Goalkeepers Guild.
Here comes Ericsson now. Corner to United.
I didn't even see it. It looked up. Its screen flicked away, didn't it? When it actually
Yeah,
happened.
they do show a replay if you're watching the same TV thing as I am. They do show the replay of that one.
There we go. So look.
Such a soft touch by Eddie for De Gea to go down.
Oh, bloody hell, De Gea.
Oh, so you're with me? Okay.
There's
I'm
no
not too
need.
sure because I just think, wow. Because if anything, he's hurt himself by going down that hard.
I mean, if I did that at my Sunday league or whatever, I'd be coming off that pitch and my manager would be kicking my backside from left field to right field, going, "What do you do that for? What you dropped on floor for like that?"
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, Ericsson got close there. It's just a bit of time wasting, isn't it? That's what he's trying to do there.
Yeah. I think it's gonna finish 2-2, to be honest.
No, United's going to score. I've got a feeling it's...
You're trying to do an ollie here, aren't you? That's what you're trying to do here.
I'm trying to do something.
Yeah. You're gonna phone Ollie up. Please come on.
Yeah.
The last couple of minutes.
Come on for the last couple of minutes and see United aren't going to do anything for the rest of the game. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, is that the Wan-Bissaka Saka challenge?
Yeah, that's a card, surely.
No, not it. I think, to be honest, Anthony Taylor's trying not to give those type of challenges a yellow.
Yeah, I understand that, but
I do get where you're
it's
coming from.
late.
It should be a yellow, but I think he's trying not to let this game boil over in the last few minutes because I think he can see that it could quite easily just turn.
It's a very late tackle, though. I'd give it a yellow.
I'd give it a yellow as well, but I can see what he's trying to do here. It's a 2-2 draw at the moment. It could quite easily kick off. It's not like it's 2-0 to Arsenal, 2-0 to United. The game's not dead. Both teams are going to go for this still. Here's Trossard. Zinchenko. Odegaard. If he's onside, that is 3-2 to the Arsenal. If Eddie's onside here, I'm going to say he is. The Arsenal players seem very confident that he's onside. They did quickly glance over at the linesman. Gary is saying it's tight. I need to see the replay to be 100% sure. But at the moment, it is Arsenal 3, United 2. There is a check. So I'm going to watch the replay now. That's fine. Oh, it is tight, you know. Possible offside. I think he might just be onside. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's on. Yeah, he's onside, mate. Unfortunately, I think. Oh, I don't know. It's close. That's close, you know.
That's
close, and it looks.
He is offside.
Wow. I can actually tell you now. I've seen the actual VAR shot here. He could. This is so tight.
I've just seen it in live, and I could tell they were offside. Even it's just by like the smallest amount ever.
It's a goal.
United getting screwed out by VAR. So he's onside there, I think. Yeah, he's off.
It was very close. It was closer than I first thought it was. I thought it was pretty onside, but seeing the replay, it's close. Which one do you think was offside, Sin or Eddie?
Eddie's foot is further than the rest of the players.
Well, they were saying that Wan-Bissaka was playing him onside for that one.
I'm not too sure. Obviously, a goal's a goal. You can't do anything about it now,
Yeah. And Moss saying here, Wan-Bissaka kept him. I do think that he did keep him on. It was closer than I first thought. I thought it was clearly onside until I saw the actual VAR shot.
It's from when the moment the ball's played, though, and I don't think Wan-Bissaka was playing him on at that point.
Yeah.
But they never showed. They've shown the replay, but they haven't draw the lines.
They had one little shot of a blue line that went across, but it wasn't on for very long, to be fair. Garnacho's come on for Varane. So there was a substitution in that. So Varane's gone off. So United are going for it. Don't blame them. There we go. Oh, now Holding's coming on for Odegaard.
And this will be Arsenal just running out of time now.
Yeah, pretty much. But it doesn't work anymore because it gets added on, so I don't know why anyone does it. I think it's crazy how people do it.
I did say if somebody's going to win, it's going to be one goal.
Yeah, you did, to be fair.
And if anybody, obviously, I'll probably tune into the reaction show. If anybody turns around and says anything bad about United, I'm coming straight for you because we've made you work. This United side that's not very good, and we're going to get absolutely demolished. We've made you work.
You've not been demolished today. I said it was be 2-2. Someone's won. Thankfully for being an Arsenal fan, it's Arsenal, but it could have quite easily finished 2-2.
It could have. It really, really could have. I mean, I've got that one football app on my phone. So obviously that's kind of like giving me a bit more in depth. Whoever it is must be an Arsenal fan who's typing it up today.
Really?
Because they put goal, but there's like 75 L's on the word goal for Nketiah and everything like that. It's like, Jesus.
Oh, my word. Arsenal got possession here, so United really need to try and win it back. So I think this is... How many... They've not actually put a plus in the corner of the screen, which...
No, they haven't.
We're on 94 minutes and 17 seconds. I have no idea how much injury time is actually meant to be played. I don't know if anyone announced it, to be honest.
No, it's not even been announced on...
The ref has blown the full-time whistle. It has finished. Arsenal 3, Manchester United 2. Colm, what's your raw reaction to the game?
I said Arsenal were going to win. I did say 2-1. I knew it was going to be a close game. One goal in between it. It's turned out it is that. I think it's a very dubious goal, but the goal has been given. I can't really... I'm the last person that's going to say anything about it being offside, in all fairness. Rashford and Bruno against City, we got very, very lucky with that one. Like I said, I haven't seen the blue lines wrote up or anything. So for me, it could be onside. It looks offside from the angles I've seen.
Yeah.
But, all credit to Arsenal. The better team won on the day. But I'm just glad that United have actually put in a big performance, and we haven't just laid down and got destroyed, because that's what everybody were thinking.
Oh, brilliant stuff. I thought it was a brilliant game. We got this Eddie. Eddie's had a decent game.
Eddie's still not the guy for you guys, though. He's really not.
No. But thank you ever so much for tuning in, everyone. Thank you, Colm, for joining me. I will be back. I'm trying to organise something a little bit special this week with someone for the Armory, for maybe a City preview. So I'm in negotiations with someone quite big from City fan base. So hopefully I will be back Tuesday, because he's penciled in Tuesday, but he needs to confirm it to me first. If not, I will be back Friday for the City Arsenal game in the FA Cup. I'll be back next weekend for the FA Cup games as well. Colm, when are you back, mate?
I'm back Tuesday on the Football Lounge, obviously with Rebel and Ross.
Brilliant stuff. And for all the Arsenal fans that are watching, please tune in. Very shortly will be the reaction on the Armory and on Full Time Sports Network as well to the Arsenal 3 Manchester United 2 game. Brilliant game. I enjoyed it. It was one of the better games I've seen for a while. But for now, we are definitely out. Thank you ever so much, Colm, again for joining me. But we are definitely out of here. Come on, you Gunners.